Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. His first carry of the ball game.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like...
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, McFarland.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The ball carrier
decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
They'll run here with McFarland.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive running going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
50.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught at the 8. And into the end zone. Eric Ebron with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Steelers 7. Browns nothing.
McCann's got it teed up. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
And right away, he'll look to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 35 on second down, Mayfield looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On third down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Ben Roethlisberger.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So after the sack, here's second and 14.
Check the team.
Roethlisberger. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
He's checking. Crash. Alert. Hey, we got Mike Fish.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. There he goes left side, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They begin the drive with McFarland. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Here we go. Check 3. Checkers. Got to spin.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep over the... And got his man complete. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 57 yards. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
10 more yards.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
McCann's got it teed up. Peoples-Jones returning. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell Beckham
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead.
Austin Seibert on.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14. Browns 12.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run the counter. McFarland. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet. Like 80! Max 50, Max 50. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. Here we go, D. Mike's running.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Intended for
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
Roethlisberger's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, McFarland. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
No spacing. Don't be scared of it. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with McFarland. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Let's get off the field.
Now here's Snell. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Benny Snell, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Browns 12. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
5-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe.
The Browns drive about to get started. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 30.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
Mayfield on 1st down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
First and goal, Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Flush to his right. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown.
To Austin Hooper.
Austin Hooper. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And the third time's a charm as he finally gets one of these to go.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Browns 19.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Now here's Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Roethlisberger. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. This is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
No spacing.
Now Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Gain of 6 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here we go on 4th down. Room here to run. 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's McFarland. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if he's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Mayfield.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And it's no good. My goodness, his 3rd miss of the game here on a PAT. And wouldn't you know it, that's the difference in this game right now. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Returning it, Johnson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They go play action here on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, second and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
18 on the play.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And again, it's Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns. Touchdown.
To Austin Hooper. Touchdown.
Austin Hooper with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down, Cleveland.
First down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
By Marcus Davenport. A 5-yard gain on the play.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
To it on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
There on the tackle.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Third down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry.
Complete to number 80.
Jarvis Landry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Austin Seibert on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
39.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Return. The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Taken down at the 22.
It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 22, Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their... A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Browns 46, Steelers 35.
McCann's got it teed up. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A first down throw from Mayfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Landry the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Check 26, check 26. Switch.
On first down, it's Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Steelers.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.